Good morning, Christina.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
All right.
All right, good. Now, yesterday we went over the chapter for nutrition, chapter 9, right?
Correct.
Okay, and I got one of y'all to volunteer, and you did volunteer to come and practice doing an MNA assessment on an individual, because again, that's different from just looking at it in the book, I believe.
Yes.
And did you watch the video clip that I sent you last night?
Yes, ma'am. It was very helpful.
All right, good. All right, now we're going to go over the form before he gets here so that, won't be stumbling around. Okay, as you can see, it's just got the general census information up there, the demographics, the name, the age, the sex, the height, and the weight. Well, now we're not going to be able to do the height.
Okay.
But now on the good thing about the Mini Nutritional Assessment form is that they have an alternative to using the BMI by taking the calf circumference. Of course, I showed you that in the video too also.
Yes.
And it works very well. So we're going to go over the different questions. The first one is, has your food intake declined over the past 3 months due to the loss of appetite, digestive problems, chewing, or swallowing difficulties? These are all common problems in our geriatric clients, so that's why they ask this question like that. And, that it's rated on how severe their decrease in intake is. Then next, we're going to ask it about weight loss and how much weight loss they had in the last 3 months. If they have had a weight loss greater than like 6.5 pounds or 3 kilos, then we would get a 0. If they say they don't know, we're going to give them the benefit of doubt and give them a 1.
Okay.
But now, if they've lost between 1 pound, 1 kilo and 3 kilos, which is equivalent to 2.2 and 6.6 pounds, then they get a 2. And if they have no weight loss, then they get a 3.
Okay.
And on this scale, the higher your score, the better it is. The lower the score, the more malnourished they are. Excuse me, I got the sniffles today. All right, and then we're going to go on to ask them about their mobility. And again, their score goes along with the loss of ability.
They can do.
Right. Very good. If they're bed-bound or chair-bound, naturally they're going to get a 0. If they're able to get out of the bed or chair, but they can't get out of the house, then they get a 1. If they can get out and go and do things, then they get a 2. Now, this next question depends upon what's going on in their life. Have they suffered any psychological stresses or acute disease in the past 3 months? And, so that would give them either a 0 or a 2. Then there's neuropsychological problems like severe dementia or depression, mild dementia, or no psychological problems at all.
Okay, but would he know he has dementia?
Well, some people in the mild stages of dementia, yes, they do know, and that's kind of heartbreaking if you think about it, because you know that you're losing your mind and there's nothing you can do about it. That's got to be a tough thing to live with. All right, and now the final one, well, the F1 is going to be the body mass index, but since we have no way to measure his height here in the house, we're going to go with the F2. And it tells you right here on the thing that if you can't, to replace F1 with F2 if the BMI is not available. So F2, we're going to do this calf circumference, and you do that right in the fattest part of the thigh, the mid-thigh. Mid-calf, I'm sorry, mid-calf. Good catch. All right, I was just testing
you. You're in the right place.
I was just testing you. All right, calf circumference. And then you would add up the score and see where they stand on the scale. Now, if we find any problems, then we would go on to the long form. then you would do the full M&A assessment. Okay?
See where the problem lies.
And see, be much more detailed about like how much they're consuming of each thing a day and things like that. Okay? All right, I think I see Mr. Nicholson coming. I'm gonna get him. All right? All right, Mr. Nicholson. And we're going to, today we're going to be doing a mini nutritional assessment on you. First, I'm going to do it, and then my student Christina Nicholson will be doing it. All right. Hey, you happen to have the last name. Same last name. All right. So I'm going to start with the nutritional assessment.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, what is your first and last name?
William Nicholson.
William Nicholson. And your sex is male.
Male.
Age?
65.
65. Okay, now we need to get your weight. Scale right here.
On 17.
117. All right. 117 kilos. Okay. And we don't have a way to measure you today, so we're not going to be able to get your BMI. But instead, we're going to use a calf measurement. Okay?
I don't got no cows.
Well, I think we're going to use this calf right here.
Oh, okay. We go with that, I
All
guess.
right. Now, to begin the screening, I'll ask you, how has your food intake declined, or has it declined over the past 3 months?
No.
No.
It's been
No
good.
swallowing or digestive problems?
No problems with it.
All right. What about any weight loss in the past 3 months?
Oh, 2 or 3 pounds maybe.
Okay. So basically you don't really know.
No, I'm not really sure.
Okay. Don't know.
Might not have been any. Scale gives me different
Okay.
confusion some days.
And your mobility? Obviously you can get out and about, so that would get 2. And have you suffered any psychological stress or acute disease in the last 3 months?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nope.
No problems. Okay. What about any neuropsychological disorders like dementia, depression, any other kind of psychological problems?
No.
No? No problems?
Things been going pretty good.
All right. Sounds good. And we're at the body mass index. We're not going to do that. We are going to do the calf measurement. All right. And tape measure. I believe you had it the last question. Oh, here it is. All right. Okay, that'll work. Come on. Be it ornery. There we go.
This one's registered, the other one's not. That's why I use this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
This one's registered, huh?
Mhm.
Got it branded?
No,
This
not
calf
yet.
branded so it doesn't get rustled. I get 39 and a half. All right. And anything over 31 is good. So I would say you are good to go.
All right.
And I'll add up your score and we'll make sure that you're good to go. All right. So we got 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect score, 14.
Okay, now where I gotta go? You said I was go somewhere if I got a good score.
And now I'm going to let Christina do it.
Tell me your name, please.
William Nicholson,
William Nicholson. Okay. And what's your age?
65.
Okay. And now we need to get your weight. If you would step over here for me on the scale, please. Alright, and 117 kilograms. Careful.
Let him fall.
Oh, right here. Now I just have a few questions for you. Just
Okay.
answer them to the best that you can. Has your food intake declined over the past 3 months due to loss of appetite, trouble chewing or swallowing your food,
No.
digestive issues of any kind? Okay, so none there. Have you had any weight loss during the past 3 months?
Well, I thought I was losing a little bit, but I think I found it again, so no.
No? Okay. Your mobility, are you able to get out of the bed? Are you bedbound or with a chair all the time? Are you able to get out of them by yourself? Or do you just go out and do whatever you want?
I go out and do whatever I want and can get by with without getting arrested.
That's a good idea. We don't want to get arrested. Okay. Have you suffered any psychological stress or acute disease over the last 3 months?
No.
Okay. And have you had any problems with depression or dementia, feeling like you're forgetting things more often than normal?
No.
No? Okay. Good. We can't get your body mass index today because we can't figure out how tall you are because we don't have
The government
anything.
says I'm 5'9".
Do
I
we
always said 5'10", but they argue with me.
Do we always believe what the government tells us?
Never.
Okay, well, we're going to do this a different way. We have
Okay.
another way we can do this. We're going to measure your calf right around here and see how large it is. Your calf, not mine.
Oh, okay.
Can I see a tape measure, please?
Yes, ma'am.
I was just showing you where we're going to be at.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand how it was going to help me if it measured yours.
You have a fall lately? Looks like you got a little scratch there.
I probably itching and scratched it.
I'm looking at about 40 centimeters there. Okay, just lay down. Thank you. Okay. Now I'm going to add up your score real quick and we'll just make sure that you're good.
I borrow my calculator.
No, I can do it.
Oh.
There's just enough. We're good.
Okay.
Dental. Alright, we got 14. You're doing good. You were great today. And we'd like to thank you for coming in and seeing us.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you again, Mr. Nicholson. Appreciate
You're
your
welcome.
help.
Sorry I shocked you.
She tries to knock you down, and now she's shocking you.
Shock.
I did not try to knock him down. He fell off the scale.
Call the lawyer.
All right.